What is going on, guys? It is indeed Banana here, and today we're going to be doing a Hypixel skyblock video. And it's actually been ever since I've done a Hypixel skyblock video, honestly, kind of any video. So I actually found a decent editing software, and I got a new mic. It's the Blue Yeti. Only the mic has arrived, the shock mount wave thing, and the boom arm has not yet arrived. So I haven't done any audio tweaking with this mic, so it should sound better in the next video. So without further ado, let's hop right into the video. The best mage weapon. I mean, honestly, right now, the spear scepter has to be the way to go. I mean, you can 5-star it, you can buy essence, or you can actually grind the essence, which I would probably not recommend because maybe you could, because I think if you buy it, nobody really want to sell essence because unless you buy it at a really high price, because they all want to upgrade their essence drop. You obviously want the hot potato bucket, ultimate 5. Why is it? Probably enchant it for the left click damage. And definitely get it on hero. Definitely, you can recombobulate it if you want. I believe to gives you just a little bit more intelligence. It becomes a mythic weapon. I mean, if you're a rich boy, have a ton of coins, definitely get it. The price for one of these spirit scepters right now is very cheap compared to before. You can get a clean one with 0 stars for 16 mil. Back when I got mine, it was 25 mil, so I got completely scammed. But it is what it is. I don't know why this guy's selling this for more than that one. Even that one's ultimate wise 5. I mean, it does have one more star on it, but I don't think it's definitely not good. If you don't really want to buy this one just like that, you can always go for the spirit wings. Remember, you need 3 of these to craft the spirit scepter, and they're like 5 mil at the moment. It's probably cheaper to buy it. Maybe you want to get the wings, but then again, I think it would cost, if I'm not wrong, 6 enchanted lapis blocks. So you do you. I mean, the one I just explained, the spear scepter, is obviously the best and the most expensive one out there. But if you're a little broke boy, you can always get these. The Bonzo staff. I don't know why I recombobulated. And it only has ultimate wise 4. I was too broke to put ultimate wise 5. It's kind of depressing, not gonna lie. Pigmen go bree. I mean, Pigmen, I've heard it's not too bad. I mean, it can do a lot of damage, I believe. I think. I don't know. I've just heard from some people. But I wouldn't recommend picking it up. Maybe you could, because the price dropped to where it was before. Before the pre-dungeon. Because now it's 160k to 170k per enchanted cook pork chop. So, I don't know. Maybe you want to get one. The Frozen Scythe. I guess it's kind of fun to have one. I don't know. It's also pretty expensive. It's 8 mil, I believe, or 6 mil. But you obviously gotta slap that ultimate 5 on it. Ultimate wise 5 on it. And all these dungeons weapons definitely should be heroic, because you're running mage, you probably want more mana. And obviously the voodoo doll, it's not really a weapon. It's somebody asks you, oh, what dungeons weapon do you have? It's I have a voodoo doll. That's definitely not going to get you into any dungeons group. I definitely would not recommend that. The best armor for mage is obviously adaptive armor. So is the case with almost every class. And I guess if you are a little broke boy and you can't afford adaptive, even though it's pretty cheap right now, considering I had to buy the chest plate for 20 mil, you should get what was it? Zombie Soldier. Yes. Zombie Soldier. It's cheap AF. It's super duper cheap. You should get it. Get a Bonzo mask as well. Shouldn't be that expensive. Use undead essence to get upgraded. Super cheap essence. You can definitely get it. 5-star. It gives you an extra life if you're kind of squishy. But I would recommend full adaptive unless you feel like you're tanky enough. You can always go with the necrotic shadow goggles. I've maxed this one out just to give it a little test. I definitely do a little more definitely good amount more damage, but you lose a little bit of magic damage, and I believe you don't get as much defense in dungeons. Which is, look, for example, I have 490 defense right now, and 440. But because in dungeons, everything gets like more defense. So I would definitely recommend adaptive. It's definitely the way to go if you're going for pretty much every class, especially for mage. You should refer to necrotic and 5-star it. It's like this. It's probably a good idea to buy adaptive because you would need adaptive pretty much if you're a mage to be a good mage, to run through floor 4 and speedrun them for S and S pluses. So I would definitely recommend getting the adaptive armor, but if you're like bit early game, mid game, maybe even late game, I guess you can get zombie soldier and you get more defense zombie soldier, I believe. You can recombobulate them. I don't know if they come in legendary or do you have to recombobulate them. That is something I am not sure about. So yeah. Let's move on to the next one. So now you know about all the other stuff. You might want to know about the best reforges and pet. You notice how I said pet, not pets, because there's only really one pet that's actually you need for mage, and that is obviously the sheep pet. It's a mine's level 98 with a textbook. I don't know why mine's on level 100. Because I was doing alchemy before, because I got alch 50. So I actually sold a level 100 one. That was an epic one. I put it in cat for like a week, and then I made some stonks. So it shouldn't be that expensive right now. A level 100, maybe you can bin one for 10 mil, 12 mil if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, because I'm not really sure about their prices right now. And the reforges, I currently have all mine on demonic because it just gives a little bit more strength, because I like more strength. The left click damage is actually quite a lot if you use it correctly. And then all my common talismans are silky, because when I do slayers, I'm not going to spend like another billion coins on reforges to get the spools and stuff. And I actually have these ready because I did the talisman optimizer, and once I stop doing, when I hit my catacombs 20, I'm pretty close. I'll just quit dungeons for a while until floor 5 comes out, do some slayers, kill some doggos, the usual. And my talismans are definitely reforged wrong at the time. It says I should do about 40k more to zealots, which is probably like, I don't know, like a 50k or 60k more damage with the slayer specific swords. So that would be sick. I'll be killing doggos in insane speeds with the higher attack speed. That's gonna be actually insane. So that was the pet. I mean, you can also use a parrot pet, I guess. I mean, it's horrible. It gives 100 intelligence, and then I guess if you put the textbook on it, it would have 200 intelligence. And this one, it already gives you more intelligence than that one. And then Dungeons Wizard, bam, bam. That Dungeons Wizard ability is OP, and Mana Saver is also OP. So you pretty much need this pet if you want to do some dungeons. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And let me know how the video looks, because it actually took me a little longer to edit my videos, because before I realized I spent like 10 minutes editing like a 10-minute video, which is definitely not what you want to do if you want to make quality content. And I actually got a decent mic now. I don't know if I said this earlier, but it's a Blue Yeti. No hate, Blue Yeti Pog. So this should be sounding a ton better. I did some audio setting changes in OBS that I read about. I watched about. So that should be pretty cool. And I was speaking on top of the mic, and then I watched a video. It's like, you should not speak on top of your mic. You have to speak on the side of the mic, because I believe that's where it picks up the best audio. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye.